What a disaster. That bard gets in one scrap with a dark elf and suddenly he can't play tonight's show.
Welcome to the finest tavern on the Gold Coast. We know how to show a visitor a good time. You can bet your boat on...
Who knew the brave little scrib was such...
Speak with me a moment. May I be of service?
Psst, you. Over here. This place is nice, but it's not a home. Feels like I'm hiding down here. People like us, we need powerful friends if we're gonna make it in this world. Don't play coy. I see it in your eyes. You've killed people. Or you will. You've got the same urges as I do. Just between us, I hear the Dark Brotherhood is recruiting for some new blood. I'm gonna try my best to get their attention. You never heard of Tamriel's most elite guild of assassins? Rumor has it that if you take an innocent life and they notice, they'll offer you a place in the Dark Brotherhood. There, killers are free to pursue their true passion. Think about it. drink or two? Yeah!
Keep one eye to the skies, friend. The Harpies like to swoop down and grab whatever's light enough to carry. I've lost 2 hats only after they've sucked you dry. I refused to pay their protection fee, and the next day my house was... Except entertainment, I can only guess. It's not like one can ask a beast why it acts so. It is simply its nature.
Why go on?
I'll be right down.
No one will find Zilrod here. I've been found. Oh, but you are neither Harpy nor Gold Coast. You would be too if you heard those beasts. Those screeching, pecking, clawing beasts. This one had hope. Oh yes, they help themselves to my gold and my goods. And sometimes they help against the Harp.
Something on your mind?
You're a new face to me, unlike that flappy buzzard over the barn. What? These birds aren't aggressive. I've had horses do more damage to me than any harpy, and I've had more trouble with these mercenaries than I've ever had with either steed or bird. I saw them steal 4 sacks of good grain from Zilron, a Khajiit merchant, and in the magistrate's name, mind you. Him? Ran off, no doubt. Who knows what he does, or where he hides after he's run amok in the market.
The Harpies are much bolder.
Heard
We need more
disturbing
coin
rumors about your
for
methods.
supplies and the... Have you heard about the Traveler stirring up trouble in town? And look who's here. Keep your opinions about our work to yourself.
Dealing with the Harpies as fast as we can, I assure you. Now please, address any specific complaints. Nothing. I have things under control. Got a reliable group to protect the town until we're self-sufficient again. And please, don't say anything to Daneen. She can get upset when the end of her tenure is brought up. She's the leader of the Gold Coast mercenary troop. I hired them to make up for our shoddy defenses when the Harpies attacked. They get the job done, and that's about as much as I'll say. Daneen doesn't like competition, and I'm certainly not going to endanger our business arrangement. If I were you, I would keep my...
Father,
You need to know what's going on out there. Who is this? Someone come to help?
No. I have no patience for your theories.
Fine. If you want the truth, come talk to me. Meet me at my house. It's at the edge of town, past the smithy. I'll tell you.
My brother worked the shipyards at Tava's Blessing. Thanks to you, he can soon return.
It's not safe to talk in the streets. Now I can speak openly. Be at ease. The mercenaries dare not enter my home uninvited. I watched you long before you spoke to my father, Magistrate Andrin Al-Lahil. You spoke to people in town and listened to their... I'm the magistrate's daughter, raised here, though now I am a traveling merchant. I came back when I heard of the town's troubles. My father insisted he had it under control. Now I'm doubly sure I returned at the right time. The Gold Coast mercenaries, our supposed saviors. Since Danim and her friends arrived, the Harpies are angry with the town. They're usually nothing more than flying rats. The mercenaries hid Harpy eggs around Kozenset. Naturally, the Harpies want the eggs back. That's the root of the town's Harpy trouble. We must...
What do you want?
Don't be frightened. The Harpies are not our enemies. Will you help me convince the others? I rescued her from them. The mercenaries killed her mother and the other chicks in her brood. This creature had done no wrong, yet they would kill her to be paid for her feathers. I couldn't stand by and let that happen. Could you? It's the right thing to do, for us and them. I'll be waiting. Thank you. I can't do this on my own, and my father won't listen to me until I have proof. I don't think the eggs will be proof enough, but at least they will be safe. She comes and goes as she pleases. This is a wild... The desert has enough trouble in it without... She comes and goes. Bring me the eggs. I'll wait for you by the town's well. Even though it's... Once their eggs are back in their eyries, the Harpies won't attack.
can know from bread they drop.
I just need a coin. I just need a coin or two.
You're quite light on your feet. Thank you for doing this. I'm sure not all of the eggs survived, but the least we can do is return them to the Harpies. Hold a moment. Someone's coming.
Go back to selling trinkets, leisure. You do your job and we'll do ours.
You hid those eggs on purpose, didn't you?
Say no more, child. We haven't time for troublemakers.
They're up to something. They must be. We have to find out what they're doing. The mercenaries go in and out of the warehouse next to my home. There's got to be... One of them will let slip what their game is. Hide somewhere and listen to their chat.
This is getting tiresome. I almost preferred the Harpies.
Harpies are the least of your problems if you don't pay up.
We've got your gold. No need to make threats.
Let's see it then. Better not have shorted me.
It's all there. We don't want to end up like the others.
Good. I'll be back next week. Prices might be going up.
Come on, Uramaji. Merciful Ruka, how long must we put up with these thieves? You are the responsible one. I told her not to trust those creatures, and now look. My daughter was stolen away by the Harpies. She and several other people from Kozinset. Their blood is on your hands. Denise, not yet. They say they must prepare for another raid by the Harpies before they send anyone out on the sands. It's only outside town on the hillside where they keep their eyries. Feeding our people to their young, no doubt. And you instigated this attack.
the might of Gednarvel, Crimson Witch of Mournhold. May your soul burn.
You're alive. I thought they might have taken you. Some. The mercenaries decided I was worth more dead than alive. They threw me out with a few others, beaten and bound. Well, this one did, and she brought some of her friends. They chased away the jackals and brought me to shelter. We don't need any more bloodshed. If there's a way we can end this without fighting, we must. I have an idea. That harpy out there will give you a lift.
You're here! Did you find my daughter? What? That's ridiculous. Why would they want to abduct? I will. Where is she? Is that her?
What nerve! Running your mouth right in front of me.
You've disgraced our town long enough.
Ugh! A rotten egg? Don't think this is over, child.
Gather everyone who will stand with us to drive these bad eggs out of town. Father, the dead can't offer their forgiveness, but I can.
How about a coin or
That's
two?
the one Leisure said to wait for. Let's go.
Been a while since we heard from you, sweetheart. We started thinking you might have run off.
About time we ran these charlatans out of our town. Leisure said you'd come. Let's head to the guardhouse.
The Harpies are congregated around this building. Looks like the mercenaries took something I've no idea, but we need to restore goodwill with our flying neighbors. Even my father is in there to negotiate the mercenaries. She's a coward and a bully. Once her nature's revealed, my father won't let her back into Cosen's.
Take your hands off me! Your pitiful town won't survive without our protection.
We can do without you. Go, and never return.
Yo.
And we'll run out
Hey.
anyone else who tries to bully us too. May the sands take your accursed town!
If we see you again, we'll throw you to the Harpies. The Harpies matriarch. Is this the reason they started attacking in the first place?
I play the game too.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying it.
Maybe this is the first step. What do you think? Who knows how long those fiends kept the Harpies agitated, just to take advantage of this town. If I hadn't returned when I did and gotten your help, they'd continue to terrorize my people and these Harpies. Give her to me. I still need to return their eggs, so I'll take her as well. Look.
I'll go by the Rail 2 phase.
Hmm.
Have pity.
This place is nice. Don't play coy. You never heard of... Word of advice. Urges aside, the Dark Brotherhood prefers to keep a low profile. Just remember, kill an innocent, get noticed. My sources say that recruiting is happening here in Anvil. I'll be at the docks if you want to talk some more. I don't want you to do anything. I'm just providing information. Letting you know that new opportunities are... Don't take my willingness to help out as a sign or anything. I recognized a kindred spirit, and suggested a way to satisfy your darkest urges. They'll get you killed if you don't keep them under control. And if you don't find the right allies. Hey, I don't know exactly how they select new recruits. I'm just telling you what I've heard. Maybe you just need to be in the right place at the right time. Like Anvil. Of course, I've also heard they have... I'm not one to reveal my source.
Seriously? What was the point of that?
You there. Wait for a moment, if you would. Pardon the interruption. I've been looking for you. Not me, but I have something for you. A letter. Confidential. Private. I have it here somewhere. Ah, yes. Here it is. Interesting. I'm also supposed to extend a verbal invitation to visit the lighthouse. Odd that they didn't just put that in the letter. Yes, the Anvil Lighthouse, just up the way. The sender ordered me to direct you there after I handed over the letter. I'm glad I found you. After looking for the woman with the eye patch all day, I figured I was in for a late night. Emily Crow? Do you know her? I gave her a letter right there on the Anvil docks. I have no idea where she went in such a hurry, but she seemed excited to receive it. Anyway, I have more deliveries to make before I can rest for the day. Farewell. Farewell.
Need something?
Come closer and let me look into your eyes. No remorse, no mercy. Yes, you do have the eyes of a killer. How many lives ended looking into those eyes? Enough that the Night Mother has noticed. Obvious. Nothing to say? I can appreciate that. I am a speaker for the Dark Brotherhood. I speak with the voice of the Night Mother. We have been watching you. You can deal death, but you lack purpose. We can change that, if you are willing. As well you should. I am certain you have questions, but first, we must determine if you are worthy of joining the Dark Brotherhood. You take lives easily and without hesitation. We know that you... Splendid. We shall see how well you marry business with death. But first, allow me to present you with a gift. I shall teach you a tool for dealing death, of course. One forged by unseen hands. The Blade of Woe. Wield it from the shadows, and its edge shall deliver your prey to Sithis in the void. In return, I expect only unwavering loyalty and ruthless efficiency. Now, let us discuss the task before you. A killing that shall form a covenant between us, signed in blood. The Imperial Noble, Lord Quintus Gerol, has been marked for death by the Black Sacrifice. Your task is simple. Find Gerol and kill him. That isn't a question we ask. Suffice to say, he offended someone enough to get them to perform the Black Sacrifice. Excellent.
honestly inspiring.
Excellent. Excellent. The wise traveler asks for directions before the path diverges. Never hesitate to rely on your fellow Brotherhood members. Once killing requires few special skills, but reaching your target? That's the real task, isn't it? High walls, locked gates, and armed patrols. A series of smuggler tunnels runs beneath the Withered Rose and leads directly to the estate's courtyard. That's the route I would take. And don't forget to bring lockpicks. Gerol is the Withered Rose? A small hostel outside the city. Our lovely mother and daughter own the place, but they've had trouble making ends meet.
Makes sense. No, that's good. Alright, yeah, no worries. No worries doing. So a bit of messing around there, but yeah, alright, we'll do that next time, alright? Yeah, no worries, man. Alright, I'll see you later, then. Cheers, man, bye.
Bet
there's a great tavern around here. Let's show them what we've got. How can I help you, friend?
Another distraction. Can we look through their things?
I don't tolerate intruders. I'm calling the guard!
Come on, friend. You're better than that. Drink a bottle of the blue stuff. Pocket what you can.
You're tapped out. Grab some magica. What's our story if we get caught?
I can feel so many aches in some very strange places.
Baron's wall, and right here, Vermin notwithstanding. I don't know.
I want no part in that.
My lord and lady, please. We have a more pressing concern, and it affects us all.
Herr Husband, I won't be spoken to in such a manner. It's all right. Kazak's brother will grow stronger and everything.
What was the point of that?
Yes? What do you want to know? What's not to love? I'm learning. I'm listening. Can we look through their things?
I forgot to mention, Primate Artorius sends his regrets, but Cathedral business forced him to remain in Kvatch. He indicates that he will support whatever we decide.
I rule Anvil with an iron glove, but you and that glorified priest walk all over Kvatch, Count Carolus.
I govern, while Artorius handles spiritual matters and the Cathedral's defenders the Order of the Hour. I have allowed them to patrol Kvatch until the murderer is apprehended.
Haven't the last few murder victims been suspected members of the Dark Brotherhood? Perhaps if we do nothing, this murderer will solve our problem for us.
I refuse to allow a vigilante to freely stalk the streets of my city. That is why I allowed Artorius to expand the Order of the Hour's authority.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think you and Artorius were building an army. Should I be worried, my dear Count?
You're not bad with a lockpick. You can't throw a spell without magicka. Something on your mind?
Count Carolus, can we at least get your assurance that the Order will return to the Cathedral once this threat is resolved?
Primate Artorius gave me his word, and I give you mine.
And why should I trust either of them, Quintus? What good is their word when I find the Order at Anvil's walls?
That won't happen. You're not as ambitious and ruthless.
Despite his holy station, Artorius is a man. He has the same needs and desires as any other.
Lord Quintus, intruders have penetrated the estate. We need to move the three of you immediately.
Don't be alarmed, my friends. We prepared for any contingency. Commander, secure the halls. Make sure no one follows us.
Of course, Lord. We'll find the intruders.
Drink a bottle of the blue stuff. What's our story if we get caught? I want no part in that. Poke it while you can. Come on, friend. You're better than that. What's our story if we get caught? Come on, friend. You're better than that. Them down. Come on, snap out of it. What was the point of that? Can we look through their things? Let's teach them a lesson. Need something?
Show yourself, assassin. Or are you another one of those Brotherhood cowards who prefers to strike from the shadows?
No part in that.
We know that Quintus Gerol is dead. The Brotherhood has eyes everywhere. You have done well. The Covenant is sealed, signed in blood. Welcome to the family, sister. We have been watching you for a long time. Killing the nobles simply sealed our covenant. Now you need to meet your brothers and sisters. I will send you to a sanctuary, a safe house of sorts, a home, as well as a source of additional contracts. Not far. It's the reason I summoned you to the Gold Coast. There is much work to accomplish here, and you will be a part of that. Your new home lies to the north, hidden beneath Varen's wall. Go there, and attempt to open the Black Door. The Black Door will pose a question. What is the flavor of fear? Reply, sublime, my brother, and the sanctuary shall be opened to you.